Hello, just look at the question over there. Is this going to be the next Bitcoin? Now, Bitcoin has created millionaires, okay? These are people who from nowhere have become millionaires in US dollars. They got into Bitcoin when it was still very, very low, almost nothing. And today Bitcoin has gone up to thousands of dollars a coin. And those who got into it in those years have made millions. And so in this video, I want to just briefly talk to you about a cryptocurrency that may be the next Bitcoin. Meaning that if you can just get into it now, you stand a high chance of becoming the next cryptocurrency millionaire. Now, this coin is called the DTCoin. DTCoin. That's a cryptocurrency that I think is going to be the next Bitcoin. Why? Because, well, today cryptocurrencies are coming up and they are starting from very low prices. They're going up and coming down. Going up and coming down. That is a Bitcoin trend. That is the Bitcoin technology. That's the Bitcoin value system that is volatile. That is going up and coming down, because Bitcoin is based on two market factors, demand and supply. And that account for the volatility of the value of cryptocurrencies. But DTCoin is coming in differently with a different market capitalization, a technology called ForcedMarketCap, where prices are only going up. Listen, this is not like TBC. Some of you are going to be telling me, oh, this is the next TBC. It is not TBC, because TBC is flying to somewhere I don't know. And TBC is locked within its own community, and that makes it bad. But DTCoin is not locked in its own community, but it's traded on exchanges where you can, on its own exchange where you can get it for Bitcoin, or you can trade it with Bitcoin, or you can trade it with Euro at this moment. Now, there are three factors that account for the value of DTCoin, and these are demand, supply, and big data. We already know of demand and supply. Once the demand is high, the value goes up. Once the demand is low, the value comes down. Supply is constant because the number of coins are predefined. As a matter of fact, DTCoin has 42 million coins that will ever be released. No more, no less. Why? Bitcoin has 21 million coins. So it's just a double figure of the Bitcoin maximum supply. Now, how does big data actually influence the value of DTCoin? Now, big data, if you don't know what that is, you can just go and Google it. But then it is a database, it's a container within a system that contains every activity on the system. On every system, we have principally three things that happen. People either create their accounts, they either inject or insert database, they either delete their accounts, or they modify their account. So each of these is stored in a big data. And the reason is that the data is being stored to be analyzed and predict human behavior in the years ahead. So a big data on the ForcedMarketCap ecosystem is actually influencing the value of the price. Big data is never on a minus. It is always increasing. Whether it is a delete, whether it is an insert, whether it is an edit command, everything that happens is stored in the big data. So the big data container keeps moving up, and that's what actually pushes the value of DTCoin. Well, DTCoin algorithm is based on this plus demand and supply. That's why if you study it, you're going to discover that it is in cycles. Okay, a cycle could be a price range between 30 and 31 US dollars or euro, and the prices are moving between these. Once the cycle is stable, it moves between these. And a cycle, when it changes, it could change from 30 to 31 US dollars to 31 to 32. And once the cycle has moved up, the prices are never going to come down below that cycle. So let's look at some Bitcoin facts. Bitcoin facts from the date Bitcoin white paper was released in November 2008, and up to January 2009 to March, the month of March This is, as a matter of fact, Wikipedia. You can see the movement of the Bitcoin prices. And in the month of March 2008, a Bitcoin was below 1 cent. This is incredible, incredible. And in the month of May, a Bitcoin was just 1 cent. So if you invested, you would have been making a lot of money. And look at this here. Somebody actually offered 10,000 Bitcoins for $50 and nobody showed up. And now, this period was a period where Bitcoin was almost nothing and people didn't care. People didn't care about it. Now, today, we are talking about DTCoin, and a lot of people don't even care about it because the value is, well, it started last year and the value was just as low as Bitcoin was, but today the DTCoin value is gone up to about 31 euro. That's to tell you history again is repeating itself in cryptocurrency, and you don't have to be out of this. DTCoin is a coin that you should invest in. And in some of the videos I will post now focus on this cryptocurrency to actually educate on it so that you see exactly where it's going, exactly where it's coming from. Okay, but what I actually recommend now is you take your risk, go study out this cryptocurrency. As a matter of fact, it has its own exchange platform where people buy and sell with Bitcoin and Euro. Okay, this is not like the Billion coin, which is actually something that's open, that's closed. I mean, it's closed within its system, and there's no way you can actually sell your coins in any other currency. You just have to look for someone who needs your coins and then exchange for your local currency, which is really bad. But DTCoin is giving you an opportunity to invest in a project that is growing, that is constantly growing. And so if you started with DTCoin in 2017 where it was about 5 cents, if you entered that moment, or I think 5 cents or something, today you see where the value is 31 euro, and the value is being traded on its the coins are being traded on its own cryptocurrency exchange. So I encourage that you take a look at this cryptocurrency, because I think that it's going to be the next Bitcoin. And if you're watching this video on YouTube, you just click the link below and follow up to the page where you can read more, you can ask me questions, and let's discuss about this coin, which I think is going to be the next Bitcoin. So thanks for watching. I look forward to seeing you in the next video.